250 Gemstones culture represents a nation of people that strive for excellence and greatness every single day. We are more than journalism. We are a revolution. Come on, let's kick this door down and let everybody know we up in here. Welcome to the 250 Gemstones News TV channel. I am your host, Michael T. Porter, and I'm bringing the news to your ass like no other. This is a channel that represents a nation of people that strive for excellence and greatness every single day. I have another bomb news segment for y'all, but before I begin, y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button, that share button, hit that notification bell so you know when I am dropping. And if you would like to support the mission, support the movement, support the culture, support the channel, Cash App, $, capital U, capital S. Black man has been accused of trafficking his wife while flying on American Airlines. That's right. The nigga, he used to be a cop. And he's hopping on the airlines and with this white woman, and some racist flight attendant said, "Oh no, you are not going across seas with this white woman, oh black man. Oh no, we got to get the laws involved." Some Karen on the plane called the police on him. This is according to dailymail.co.uk. If you guys want to check out the article titled, "Black Cop Sues American Airlines for Accusing Him of Trafficking White Wife on Honeymoon Flight." Article written by Brittany Chain. Let's see. A black newlywed filed a lawsuit against American Airlines after he was accused of trafficking his wife just moments after the two took an adorable selfie on the flight while heading to their honeymoon destination. Anthony Williams, 63, claims he was racially profiled as he traveled from his home in Arizona to Florida with his new bride, Russian national. This name is all mess. I'm pretty sure he has a short name because most police officers ain't that smart. Kasar. Okay, hold on. Rena Sayarina. Katsayarina. Shasoka. Okay, she's 34. So first off, he's 63 and she is 34. First off, shout out to the black man. He doesn't look that old, but Anthony Williams is 63 and he got a woman 30 years younger. He must got a good pension after locking up all them black men. Anyway, the duo smiled happily for a photo after boarding the American Airlines flight and were shocked when they arrived in Florida only to be detained. According to the lawsuit, a fellow passenger suspected Shasoka was being trafficked and reported his concerns to crew members who alerted law enforcement in Florida without bothering to question the couple. So, it was a male Karen. What's a male Karen? Ken. There was a Ken on the airlines. There we go. And he called, he bust out that phone to notify Florida authorities. Williams claims in the suit they were falsely imprisoned by American Airlines employees whom escorted them off the plane. He said they were made to wait, confused and embarrassed as the other passengers deplaned and walked by them. Later, they were questioned by police officers who worked for the Miami-Dade Police Department and were detained falsely, imprisoned, questioned, and humiliated. The couple are seeking damages in the excess of $75,000 for racial discrimination. There was nothing in our interactions the entire flight that would be indicative of somebody who was being held against their will, Williams told The Independent. We were just two people having a good time. The civil suit was filed by attorney Jasmine Rand, who also represented the families of George Floyd and Trayvon Martin. "My client is a retired police officer," Rand told the publication. "He spent his life fighting crime, and now to be accused of a crime so heinous as trafficking his own wife is unfathomable. He is committed to fighting for justice for himself and for others who have suffered racial discrimination at the hands of American Airlines." In the suit, Williams described a pattern of racial profiling within American Airlines. Once again, if you guys want to check out this article, it's dailymail.co.uk. Would y'all like my opinion? Would y'all like some of this 250 Gemstones News TV commentary? Well, of course you do. That's why your ass is here. American Airlines been cutting up. I'm a YouTuber. I'm an influencer. I'm one of the best to ever do it, right? So, and part of this job is observing not only your channel, observing your fans, observing the climate, the political climate, the news climate, the crime climate, statistics. American Airlines, I think they're next in line. Well, no, they ain't next in line to get booted, but I was about to say they wouldn't be next in line with Spirit, but no, they ain't that damn ratchet. They just racist. Spirit Airlines is ratchet. American Airlines is racist, but racism is always going to be here. So, seeing as how most people don't like black folks, whether they're legal or illegal in the United States, you know, when black people get done dirty, it's not a big deal. So racism and treating black people wrong is not a big deal in America. So American Airlines have nothing to worry about. But if they keep this up, they will have a reputation of treating black people wrong, and it could spill over into the hands of the liberals. It could spill over into black community. So I don't know. I don't know how somebody can just make a phone call without any investigation. Because I'm wondering, when that white man on the phone, when the white man on the phone called the Florida authorities, did they question him? Did they say, oh, so all he said? This is how it went. What I'm asking is, what information did this white man give Florida authorities, Miami-Dade County authorities, police officers? What information did they give them? What I'm saying is, when the 911 dispatcher picked up that phone and said, what's your emergency? It has to be an emergency. What was the emergency? Was the white woman getting slapped on? Did she look scared? You know, what are the questions that the 911 dispatcher are asking when she has concluded that it was necessary to send officers to the airport or notify the Miami airport officers? What did that white man tell the 911 dispatch? I'm pretty sure he was racist, and it just bothered him to see an old nigga with a young white girl. He has that mentality that people should be in their own lane with their own race, and life is just better that way. A lot of people think like that. I think like that to a degree because you share the same values, you share the same belief systems, especially if you're trying to be a couple. You don't have to worry about cultural differences. You guys come from the same background. It is just much easier. But if you want to step out, because I'm a man, like I'm pro-black to a degree, I'm going to run up in a snow bunny. If it is a beautiful white woman and she's nice to me, I'm going to spend some money on that young lady or older lady. I'm going to spend some money on that woman. I'm going to show her a good time. I will remind her that I'm in control. I am the man. You don't worry your little self. You're going to fully understand what it's like to be with a man. You're going to fully understand what it's like to have a gentleman on your arm. You're going to fully see what it's like to be under a man's protection. That's why when men get off into, oh man, you tricking. There's a lot of idiots out here. You flaunt your authority by providing provision. And I'm not saying go broke over it, wipe out your bank account over a piece of cookie you just met. I'm saying that if you really like a girl, she really like you, she's respectful, you see yourself being with this one. I mean, you really like this girl. You know, you putting things in order, you're calculating everything. I see nothing wrong with spoiling a woman. That's my authority, because I know that I bring value to the table. I know that this is what women want. Women want, okay, it's about to get nasty. Put the kids in the room. Women want eggplants and gifts at the bare minimum. They love getting gifts. They're like big children. They love receiving things. They love receiving that D, and they love receiving gifts, money, homes, cars. Cool. You know, but what you doing for me? Now, if we are going to get married, I got to put you to work. And that's another way how you flaunt your authority. You flaunt your authority by providing for this woman. You flaunt your authority by your protection, your provision, and you must put that woman to work. I'm not going to just keep giving you a whole bunch of stuff. You're not going to work all the time, but you're going to work for your cooperation, and those gifts come with conditions. Because you have cooperated and you obey me, there's your car. Because you helped me get to point A to point B, from point B to point C, you know, you are peaceful in my home. You're watching over my children. You're just an inspiration to me. When I'm down and out, I'm getting kicked in my ass by my boss, and you there for me. You're the woman outside my mama and my sister. You're the woman that's gonna get spoiled rotten. You're the woman that's gonna get that D. I'm gonna put it on you. And it's just that simple. So once you develop these simple concepts of understanding women, they're not that hard to figure out. They'll always be complex because they're just so different and emotional. But, some people think like that. Like that man on this airlines, back to this airlines. He really thinks that no black man should be telling a white woman what to do. He really believes that his black ashy hands should only be grabbing on Shaquita's booty. His black ashy hands should only be grabbing on Keisha's behind. You understand what I'm saying? There is no way his black ashy hands should only be grabbing on big booty black girls in South Dallas. You understand what I'm saying? In order to be great, you have to make great decisions. And that 911 dispatcher contacting Miami airport police was not a great decision. And that racist white man on that plane calling the police on this newlywed couple was not a great decision either, especially without getting all the information. Y'all flood my comments. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Those of you that have been rocking with me since day one, I appreciate y'all. Those of you who just found the channel, I appreciate y'all too. 250 Capital G News, I'm gone.